Is it possible for too many vignettes to ruin one show? All red, all dead, and 2 new gimmick debuts. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this week's NXT review, powered by Google Hangouts. Prepare to warp.
Hi, I'm Eva Marie, and you're watching The Wrestle Gamer on WGS-TV.
Greetings, everyone. You have warped your way in from the tube to view into another installment of WGS-TV right here on youtube.com/WrestleGamer. I am the Wrestle Gamer, Double B Willie Goudreau, and today is Thursday, August 27th, 2015. And what we're going to be doing today, guys, I'm going to be taking a look at last night's NXT on the WWE Network. Basically, this is like the completion of the entire Brooklyn show. Now, one of the reasons why I made mention of the vignettes in the onset of this review is the fact that there was just vignette after vignette. You know, we took a look back at NXT Brooklyn, which I can understand, but it's now gone to the point where the main event was a fatal 4-way: Becky, Lynch, Charlotte, Dana, Brooke, and Emma, and they did like background vignettes on each one of them. And I'm just sitting there looking at it like, why is our time being wasted? Because normally NXT is like a 1-hour program, and this was like beyond that. This was nearly an hour and a half of NXT, something I wasn't expecting to see. But anyway, let's get into the actual review. The first matchup was the Hype Brothers, Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley teaming up with Enzo, Amore, and Colin, Cassady to take on Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, Jason Jordan, and Chad Gable. They really did a lot of insane spots in this match. One thing I want to say is Enzo Amore's hairdresser on crack? I mean, what in the world did he come out in? And who said that that was a good idea? But maybe it fits Enzo Amore's gimmick to kind of be in the head. The finish of the match came with Amore and Cassady hitting a rocket launcher on Chad Gable to pick up the win for their team. Now, Carmella and Eva Marie. I want to say she's showing some signs of improvement, but in one regard, that she needs to learn how to run the ropes a lot better than what she's doing, because she looks like she's half-assing it. And it's gotten to the point where even the fans are starting to notice whenever she does a bad spot, they just jump all over her and whatnot. And I don't know. Everything about her moveset is okay. There are some things that still need a lot of work. Granted, she definitely needs to learn how to run the ropes a lot better, because what she did with a Carmella was absolutely sloppy. Now, she's adopted Brian Kendrick's, the person who's training her. She's adopting that signature move, the sliced bread, to and she's using it okay. She used it to pick up the win over Carmella, but again, she needs to learn how to pick up the pace a little bit. If she can learn what moves she can do and can't do, so that way they can actually dignify and set aside a move set for her and learn how to run the ropes a little bit better. And I think if they can get those things down, then maybe Eva Marie will be okay. But if she can't, and there are people over Facebook, oh, I'm glad Eva Marie's on TV because she's hot. I'm like, I don't give 2 craps about what a diva looks like. If they can't entertain me in the ring, then they need to get out of the ring and off my TV. Because I tune in to watch a wrestling program, not porn. And I think that's what 95% of fans today want to see when it comes to the divas. They want to see porn. I don't know why. Anyway, the 2 new gimmicks I was talking about, for one thing, Elias Samson has been given a gimmick. They're calling him the Drifter. Elias Samson. It's kind of like a darker version of what Jeff Jarrett does. If you guys think back to Almost, there was like it's like a combination of him and the Punisher, I want to say, or something to that extent. But he took on the new and improved Bull Dempsey, with the bull fit. I never, again, there was just, if they tweaked that a little bit, they would have to censor that chant. But it looked like Bull Dempsey apparently is debuting himself as a face now, especially with the bull fit gimmick, and he has a new finisher. Normally you would see the top rope headbutt as its signature, but it was actually a top rope seated senton. Basically, it was Doink the Clown's move. Remember the whoopee cushion? That's the finishing move that he used on Elias Samson to pick up the win. And I gotta say, I want to see where they go with this, because sometimes you think a person's been handed a crap gimmick, but I gotta say, on both ends of the spectrum here, both Bull Dempsey and Elias Samson, I believe have been handed gimmicks that can possibly work for them. Now, it's just a matter of WWE creative pulling their heads out of their butts and learning how to properly go with these gimmicks. Make them work properly. Now, finally, we get to the Fatal 4-Way with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Dana Brooke, and Emma. After seeing vignette after vignette after vignette, apparently WWE and NXT thinking that we're completely stupid, that we don't know the history and the background of each one of these divas. I'll tell you what, I know the background, especially Dana Brooke. She calls herself the total diva. I kind of agree to that. She's the total diva who's totally boring. Totally. It was a unique finish here. Emma would hit the Emma-Mite sandwich on Becky Lynch to pick up the win. Now, I think this might mean that she's the #1 contender now. I'm not sure, but if this is possibly the start of an Emma push towards a run at the NXT Women's Championship, I would like to see where they go with that. Overall score on NXT this week is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. I would have gone as high as a 4 out of 5, but again, with the series of vignettes that just wasted time and time and time. Now, I can understand, like I said, you're not going in there and eat. You're not going in there and eat. Your DS is in your hand. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Like I said, I can understand, the look backs onto NXT Brooklyn, but wasting so much time doing these background vignettes on Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Dana Brooke, and Emma, to me, it kind of irritated me to a point. Because at the same time I was watching that, I was editing another video because I also do double B plays on here, and I'm like, okay, when is this going to be over? When is this going to be over? So that way I can get back to editing the video. And I was just sitting there looking like, okay, why are they doing more vignettes? Why are they doing more vignettes? Anyway, best match of the night, I'm going to have to go with the Fatal 4-Way. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Dana Brooke, and Emma, with the worst match of the night being Carmella and Eva Marie. Again, they need to work with her so much on a moveset that she can do, and they need to have her learn how to run the ropes better, because when she's running the ropes, I don't know who's worse, her or the divas on Tough Enough. And I can tell you this right now, I haven't watched one episode of Tough Enough, and I really don't give a crap who won Tough Enough, despite what anybody else says. I didn't watch one episode. I don't care who won. Because do they have a shot in hell at becoming WWE talent and WWE superstars? No. And I can say that without even watching. Because the last Tough Enough yielded no superstars. I don't expect anything to be different with this Tough Enough. But anyway, guys and girls, what I want to know from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on NXT this week. What are your overall scores? What are your picks for best and worst match or segment of NXT this week? I definitely want to know what you guys out there have to say. Be sure you put your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to check out WGS-TV on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. The links will be provided in the description box below, and also I'll have a couple of videos in the annotations at the end of this video for you guys to check out for your convenience. So with that being said, I am the Wrestle Gamer, Double B Boy Boudreaux, saying we'll see ya at the next Warp Zone. Here. The tiny cat bounds up on her chest, letting out a happy meow. Who would? Who would?
That's true.
Guzzling her finger.
We'll have a tough time recovering from back here. Well, we'll just turn back if it gets hairy.
Clementine should stay here.